Hi there, welcome welcome back to my channel. My name is Ilona and we're talking here about knitting. Today I decided to tell you about everything that happened with my knitting during 2023. I haven't used to live in 2023 and we are going to 2024, and while you are watching it's already New Year. Quite surprising, but okay. And today I decided to tell you a little about my year of knitting. To wrap it up, probably you've seen such videos on High Fiber Knits channel or Hip Knit Hooray, who is Rebecca, and I decided that I'm really inspired by them, so I wanted to create my wrapped up video about everything that happened here. So at first I want to tell you about the designer that I needed the most designs from, and surprise surprise, probably I won't surprise you, this is PetiteKnit. I've knitted 9 her designs, and I'll hope that next year I'll try to be more not like everyone. Okay, I'm not sure that I could do this because her designs are really versatile. They definitely look like stable pieces that you really want to add to your wardrobe, and that is something that's a bit hard to step from, but really try to add more new designers, more or less popular designers, because they create such amazing stuff as well. And definitely I hope that the next year will be opening for even more new designers, but I can't totally tell you that there won't be so much of PetiteKnit again, but recently I saw that mostly I'm knitting her old designs and not the new ones. I don't know why it is, but probably because I feel that her older designs are more versatile, more stable designs than the new ones. But we'll see what the new year will bring us. The next one is my favorite knit that I knitted this year, and this is this one. Yeah, I've knitted the most designs that I've knitted were by PetiteKnit, but my favorite item isn't knitted from her designs. This is Clematis sweater, and I really love it. Hope you can see it. This is a sweater with diagonal button band, and yes, this is a sweater, not a cardigan, because you can't open it. You can't open the whole button band, because if you open it, it will be a bit strange over here near your neck. But definitely you can open several buttons, as you probably you can see that I'm open. My cat don't like what I'm doing right now. As you can see, the one button is opened because I usually wear it like this with one open button, but you can open several more and wear something underneath, and it will look really stylish. I really like this sweater because, you know, it's a bit unusual, and that's why I don't need any accessories at all. This sweater can be standalone and really you're ready to go. Maybe you can knit in even more even brighter color, or with some interesting variations of the colors, and it can be really beautiful as well. Mine is knitted in a bit more muted color. It's sage green by Gabo wool, it's Peruvian Highland wool by Gabo wool in sage green, and their their silk baby yak in grayish green or something like that. I don't remember how to translate the color name from Polish. And the buttons that I saw that I will change to another one, but we still here with these buttons. At the podcast episode where I told you about this sweater, I told that probably I'd like to knit it next time in a bigger version, but right now I'm not sure, because I definitely feel really comfortable with it. I wear it really a lot and there is mostly no problems with it. Yes, of course there is some parts of baby yak that looks not great, but there is really not so much of this. So the yarn is really great, the design is amazing, and that's definitely what I like the most. My favorite accessories from this year is, probably I won't surprise you again, this is City Hiker Beanie by Milena Paulina. You know that I'm talking a lot about her because I really love everything that she creates. They're unique, but at the same time really stable. You know, they're quite unusual, but you can wear it every day. This is this hat with ear flops, with double knitted brim. It's my first top-down hat that I've ever knitted, and right now it's the only one that I've knitted like that. And when I wear the hat, I got a lot of questions why I get it. When I tell people that I've knitted it, they ask if I can knit them. So probably this is really unquestionable the best accessories that I've made this year. The garment that you like the most is oops, everything is on the floor right now. The garment that you'd like the most was my Ingrid Slipover, and you know, this is the garment that I'm surprised that you like the most, to be honest, because I'm not sure about it. I really loved all these patterns over here, and why I think that you loved it the most, because on my Instagram this post gained the biggest amount of likes, so I feel that probably this is the best item of this year that I've knitted. So this is a slipover with a lot of happening over here. There is really a lot of different patterns happening. There is some rib, moss stitch, diamonds, rib, eyelets. It's a bit similar to Ingrid's sweater, but less complicated, because there is only one row of diamonds, of diamond repeat. Like you have only one diamond repeat over here and one over here, while for the Ingrid sweater you have probably 2 or 3 repeats in one chunk. But why I'm not sure about this slipover, because I don't feel that it looks great on me. I don't know, I have some issues with, I can say like with myself, but I feel that my shoulders are quite wide. Yeah, it may sound surprising, but they're like quite wide comparing to the whole my body, and I don't like how this slipover emphasizes my shoulders. I'm a bit self-conscious about this. That's why I don't know what to do. with a slipover. I really like how it looks, but I don't like how it looks on me. And probably I'll reknit it. I have several ideas. Probably I'll create a Leon sweater from it. I have enough amount of this Peruvian yarn as a main color, and then I'll have to add contrast color, and contrast color can be one of the bits. This is a Tweed yarn, so I can use some of color bits and choose it as a contrast color, probably blue or red, we'll see. But you know, it's even hard to rip this seam because I like it. I really love how it looks, but I don't like how it looks on me. So right now it's just lying on the corner and waiting what I'll do with it. Probably like the most popular item on my Ravelry was this one. This is my blouse #1 by my favorite since knitwear. It's knitted in Knitting for Olive silk, pure silk. It can look a bit strange when I hold it, but when I wear it there is no problem. It's just because silk can really stretch out. That's why when you hold it, it looks not great, but when you wear it there is no problems. And I really want to knit one more of these, not sure about Mohair version, but I really want to knit merino version, or merino plus cotton merino, something like that, to get a little more warmer version. Plus I probably go with smaller neck, not so wide. But I understand why on Ravelry you like this version, because it's so clean, so easy, and at the same time it's really interesting because of the marlin effect. I've used Knitting for Olive pure silk in color powder and wheat. There is not so much contrast in these colors, but it still adds some visual interest to it. One of the most complicated item that I've knitted this year was this one. This is Minto Tea by Knitonomy. I've just knitted this tea and I'm really happy that I've just knitted it, because I'm not sure that I would finish it as soon as I did it during the test knit, because during the test knit I've knitted it for probably during 1 month, but I'm not sure that I could knit the same amount if it's not a test knit, because when it's a test knit you try to meet the deadline. So this is all over cabled knit on 4mm needles, and I'm lucky to be a tight knitter because I'm at the gauge on 4mm needles, but some people, as I remember, use 3mm needles, and probably it can be a pain to knit a whole cabled tee with drop shoulder. It's a bit oversized on 3mm needles. And also this tee shows you my favorite yarn of this year. It's Pinta by Pascuali yarns. It's a silk, wool and remia blend. Probably it's viscose. This is so drapey. You can see this. This is really very drapey fabric. It has a bit of a shine on the sunlight because there is 20, if I'm not mistaken, it's around 20% of silk, so it's really shiny. The cables really pops out on this fabric, and one of my most popular reels on Instagram is also with this tee because it looks really cool. And you know, I really like these cables because there is something going on each round, so you don't need to count. This is amazing. I hate counting cable rounds, and in this case you don't need to count them. It's much easier, really. So Minto cables is something that you have to try if you don't like cables. And also I have over here the easiest knit of this year. Ta-da! And it was the quickest knit of this year. This is Harriet Bonnet, again by Medina Paulina. I finished it during 2 train rides to the city nearby here, and I even forgot a bit because I was too sleepy to read all instructions. So this is definitely something that you can need to use some of your scraps. Also, you can add stripes as designer recommends in her pattern, because they're originally designed great for striped version. Stash busting, amazing, quick to knit stuff. Also, I forget to mention what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing one of my test knits from this year. This is Charles Blouse by Calibri by Johanna, knitwear designer on Instagram. It's her nick over here, and this is striped blouse, where you need stripe with merino and stripe with mohair. It was not the easiest knit for my hands because of slippery. Because my hair is really slippery when you knit with one strand of it. I really find that 2 strands of my hair knits pretty cool, while one strand isn't so great. But I enjoy this blouse, and it's not transparent. You can see anything that I'm wearing underneath. So this is really something that you can try to knit by yourself to be on the more festive mood. And over here I can show you my favorite technique of this year. It was double knitting. I've tried double knitting for the first time this year, and I've knitted 2 cardigans with double knitting, brim of a hat, neck of one of my tops, and the straps, and probably, yeah, and straps on levitate wrap. And I don't know how many meters I've knitted of it, but levitate wrap has 3.5 meters of double knitting, so probably I've knitted maybe 5 meters of double knitting, or maybe a little more. It's definitely something that I've enjoyed to knit. Yes, it took some time, but the edges and everything looks so neat, so beautiful. I'm not sure that I'm gonna knit a scarf with double knitting. Probably in this case I'll knit like a tube, not double knitted scarf, but definitely just chef's kiss. It's so stunning, so beautiful. And also one of my least favorites yarn was with us this year as well. It was Drops Belle, and it was so harsh for my hands. I've told you previously that I don't really like how Gynt feels on my hands, but I've knitted Slipover with it, and right now I'm knitting a sweater with it, so it's not so bad for me. While for the Belle by Drops, I'm sure that I won't use it again. I've knitted Ingrid top with it. I love how it feels on the body. I love how it feels after wearing. It's becoming softer and softer with each wear, but to knit with it, it was not so pleasant. I didn't enjoy it because I have really sensitive skin on my hands as well, and it wasn't the best idea for me to knit it. So in case I have to knit something with yarn like Belle, probably I'll go with Sandnes Garn Lina. it's a bit more expensive yarn, but I enjoyed knitting with it much more than with this yarn. And I remember that I want to mention yarn brand that I've knitted the most with, and this is Sandnes Garn. I've knitted a lot with yarn. I've knitted with Peruvian Tin Line, Tin Silk Mohair, Sunday, Double Sunday. No, I've never tried Sunday. I just ordered it. Okay, it was Double Sunday. It was Mandarin Petite. It's a cotton yarn. And what else? Yeah, and Tweed recycled. So I knitted with a really huge range of their yarn, and I've enjoyed most of them. And as for the needles, my favorite needles are Chaugu red lace. Probably it's obvious as well, but I don't have a lot of them. I have only several numbers. It's 3.5 and 4mm needles, because for summer knits it was like my go-to needles. I knitted a lot with them, and I'm not sure that I'm ready to invest for the whole interchangeable set, because I have right now only non-interchangeable needles. You don't have any problems with their cords. I really like to use to store them like with a cord in round, and almost every other cord don't look great after storing like that. But these needles don't have any problems, plus they're pointy but not too pointy, so it's easy to get into the stitch, into another stitch. Even if I'm a tight knitter, it's not a problem for me, but also I don't hurt my finger, because with some other needles there is a problem with my fingers. And my favorite interchangeable set, it's Knit Pro, how it's called? Knit Pro Mindful. I've used it quite a lot, but I feel that the needles are too pointy, especially smaller ones. With the bigger ones it's easier. Probably one day I'll invest into Chaugu interchangeable set and will use only them and nothing more. But not right now, it's really quite an investment. Plus I have my Knit Pro Mindful interchangeable set, and right now it's quite enough for me. But still I wanted Chaugu needles to be my sock needles. I'm not sure that I'll need a lot of socks, but I'll try to add them to my knitwear collection. And also one of my favorite items of this year for like knitting as a knitting accessories was a ball winder, because it really helped me with frogging everything. I hate frogging, also because you have to create a ball, and I'm not someone who can create a tidy ball by hands. So in case I need to unroll something, I can use ball winder in case something went wrong with my yarn. For example, like Trio 1, it's tangling a lot because it's spun not so tight. So when I knit with Trio 1, I really like to create to use my ball winder to rewind it. Yeah, probably to rewind it and to use it as a new ball. It will be more tight and you'll get less problems with it. So ball winder is definitely something that I like, and probably I have to invest in a better version, not in a plastic one, because it's really cheap and sometimes you get some problems with it. Probably in the future I'll update it. And And that's probably it, everything that I wanna highlight during this video. And I wanna tell you that also I'll add a new video with everything that I've knitted. I'll show you everything that I've knitted for the during 2023. I'll tell you everything about my test knits, so if you're interested, stay tuned. And probably I'll have two separate videos, like first half of the year and second half of the year, because I'm not sure that I'm ready to record 1 hour video, and I'm not sure that you're ready to watch it, and I'm not sure that my partner, who is helping me with this video, he is ready to montage it. So probably we'll split it. Plus it will be easier to upload and all of this stuff connected to the video. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Probably you feel that Clematis sweater is definitely one of my favorite knits and your favorite knits as well. Please press thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video. Leave a comment, because it really helps me to understand that you enjoy what I'm doing and to continue. Happy knitting and happy whatever you're doing. Bye!